All right, so just got to the gym. It is January the 1st, and today is going to be a new week, new year, of course, but I feel good. This past week, a lot happened. I took a week off of work, so spent some time with my sister in law's family, and every single day we went somewhere. We went downtown to the Riverwalk. We went to the flea market. We went to the mall. We went to go out to eat. We Every time they're here, it's always a great time, and definitely such a. I would say it is a very pleasant moment being with them, talking with them, getting closer to my nieces and nephews, in-laws, and they looks like my niece is opening up a little bit more to me and my wife, and uh, she is able to accept the help, and I love that. I love that she feels so open to us, and that I feel like I'm in the right spot to be able to talk about God with her and show her the way that God intended for us to live our life. She is such a peach. She is amazing, and I'm happy that she's opening up now. She's very young, so of course, there's not a lot of young people that are doing that nowadays, and not that many of them want to talk anymore. And then a lot of us, when we're younger, we complain now when we're older that we didn't get the help that we wanted or needed growing up. So it makes them feel more uneasy with talking about it when they're older because they feel like no one was ever there. And with this, it made me feel a lot better that I was able to talk with her and she was able to open up with me and my wife. And when she came to me just asking for some and just asking for help and just saying that I couldn't hold it in no more, I just needed to cry, and she just wanted me to be there with her. It made me feel good because I know how that feels. I know how it feels to feel like nobody cares and nobody wants you here, and like life would be better for everyone else if you weren't here. And happy I was able to give her some of my testimony, and that is, it got to me. It got to me a lot. That I don't see it, but of course she trusts me enough to talk about it with me, and that I helped her talk about it with her mom and help her give her that strength that her mom is amazing. I mean, of course, always been nice to me, always cared about me, always talks to me, always helps me. So of course I did what I can to make sure that she lets her mom know that it's okay to feel like this right now, but the best thing to do is to let it out and not hold it in. So that was most of the week, mostly talking with her, getting her more comfortable being around us. And she even said that she wanted to move down here whenever she turns 18. I told her wherever we're at, we do not mind taking you in and showing you where you can be, where you can grow, things like that. We will always have our door open for her and for anyone who wants to, um, whoever feels like they need just someone to talk to. And I'm happy that that I've grown into this person that can talk about things like this and help. So thank God for putting me where I'm at right now. And a lot of things happened this New Year's that was coming up. The We had a service last night on New Year's Eve at 10 p.m. We had a regular service at 10 a.m. Service at 10 p.m. And it was not a service; it was just more of a little worship. And that as followers of Christ, we decided to start doing this thing where we welcome the new year as worshiping God as the first second that it comes in, we just worship God, and so that we're going to be here no matter what, and that we're always going to be worshiping Him. And we sung this song called Dia y Noche, It was so beautiful. Oh my goodness, loved it, loved it. Love all my brothers and sisters at church. It was amazing. Definitely worth it. Loved it so much, and it was good. It was honestly really good. And of course, we ate, so we're definitely enjoying that. With this week coming up, I want to try to do a good amount of time with my video. I don't want to underdo it, but there's a lot, of course, I'm not bringing up right now, and I'll probably bring it up during the week. But today was January the 1st. Our company, my job, gives me some the first Monday off of the year as company paid holidays. So and they say if you want to work, they got extra work. So I worked for 5 hours, 8 to 1, and as soon as I got out, took like a 3.5 hour nap, and then I helped around the house, took care of the kids, and my wife went back to just taking a nap right now while I'm at the gym. And I'm actually coming pretty early, so I know how January the 1st is. Hopefully, I get to not have to spend 3 hours here, but we'll see how it goes. So, uh, thank you guys for waiting for me, and we're gonna get you on the next small video. So, talk to you soon. So, I was really contemplating if I was gonna do chest or legs today, and something kept telling me go back to legs, go back to legs. So, I'm doing legs today. Um, it's gonna be a good week because I recently asked to get my schedule changed. So hopefully it went through. If it does, then I'll be doing a 4x9 and one 4 hour shift, which hopefully will be Fridays, so I get out early, maybe like noon, hopefully. But this month is all overtime, so I'm everything I can into this month. And then after that, the rest of the year is no more overtime, normally. But, uh, let's see, there's one day, Saturday. So Friday night is when my sister-in-law left. That was an emotional night. The My brother-in-law, wants, well, he has his own company in construction, but he's doing small jobs to just make up the time for no work during this time of the year. So he was kind of in a rush to go, and I don't blame him. I mean, taking care of your family, of course. But it was definitely a very sad thing when he said, "Okay, we'll leave Saturday," and then he said, "Okay, we'll leave Friday night, so that way we can don't have to go to sleep. We can just drive to the whole night." And then he said, "Okay, Friday we're leaving. Instead of at 10, we're gonna leave at 8 p.m." So as soon as 8 p.m. hit, everyone started crying. I got a little emotional, of course. I missed them already, but my wife takes it harder than any of us because she just misses her family so much from her sister mostly. But it'll pass, and then hopefully we'll keep moving forward. It'll be fine. But of course, let her pass through what she's gonna pass through. Cause I'm feeling it too. And we'll see how the rest of this week goes. Tomorrow is gonna be Oracion, which is at 6 p.m. I'm gonna try to make it, but this is the only one that I get extra overtime. So we're gonna see if I can go this month. But more than likely I will. I always do, anyways. Even if I go late, Pastor always says it's better to be late than never show up at all. So of course I'm gonna follow that. So we're gonna be doing legs today and shoulders, and we'll see how it feels because I haven't worked out all last week. One more set right here. Let's switch over to leg press. Yeah, I feel super heavy. Oh my goodness, that feels super heavy. Okay, okay, catch our breath on that one. That one feels super heavy. Take this off because I feel like it's suffocating me. Oh gosh. So this week we have a wait. Oh, I'm sorry. This past weekend, my little cousin wanted to come join the worship team again. And before she was gonna do the drums, but she decided to come back and try giving singing a try. She absolutely loved it. Of course, gave her some pointers from myself. Thought it would help her. Because I can see she's nervous like me. And she doesn't know every single word to every song that we play. So I decided to get every single song that we normally play, Hulu, Alabanza, put it down, set up right there so that she can sing it, or have the lyrics at least. And really helped her, gave her some more confidence, and so happy for her because she looks like she's absolutely loving it, and that's beautiful. Having that is like amazing because not that many people you see that are in the worship team that genuinely feel the presence when they're there, and that's what my pastors always told me to just not worry if anyone else is looking at you, if you're going to do something wrong, just praise as if you were in front of God right now. So happy for her, of course. All right, so today is Tuesday, and I am really getting annoyed by this microphone because apparently it keeps disconnecting on its own. So I have to sometimes redo clips, and sometimes I talk for a while. So that's starting to get annoying, but oh well, nothing I can do about it. Just gonna keep going. Redo it if I have to. I'll get a better microphone later on. But it is Tuesday the 2nd. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is. It's Tuesday the 2nd. Gosh, crazy. Tuesday the 2nd, January 2nd. So I am at the gym already, and it has been raining since like 5 o'clock today. It's crazy. Out of nowhere, it just started raining. And today was a super easy day at work, super chill, super relaxed. I really didn't do too much. Honestly, it was a very, very, very easy day. And it made me feel good that towards the end of the day, I usually I have been known to be the jokester of the team, but also the person who keeps up morale when it's been a very stressful day, and the motivational person that constantly bringing everyone up. So the last hour and a half, I wasn't messaging anyone or talking or anything like that, and all of a sudden I started getting these tags. Where are you at, JD? Where are you? We're looking for you. We need you to boost us up a little bit, and it was funny. So in my head, I try to stay as original as possible. I did this little cute meme where I get a missing poster, and then I put my picture in there, and I put all my stats, and everyone was messaging me like crazy. Even my team leader had called me and said, "Am I okay?" And literally, the second that she called me was the second that I had sent that photo, and it wasn't too easy because we don't have Photoshop at our work, so I have to like figure out creative ways to make this little poster. And as soon as I sent it, everyone was just like laughing. Everyone was telling me how funny it was and like how they weren't expecting this. So this is like, this is so JD. He's always keeping it, funny and upbeat. And I thought it was funny. I was like, I honestly love that. And everyone was messaging me like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything okay? We're here for you if you're not feeling okay." And like, I hardly ever feel not okay, but there are times where I don't feel okay, and those are the times where I'm just like, I don't even pay attention to it. I ignore it because it's not gonna help me to feel down and then to bring everyone else down with me. And I never want to be that person that people don't even want to talk to because, oh, there's always something wrong, or maybe you said something wrong and got offended. And I've always been the person to just try to make people laugh and try to make people feel good. So that was today, and my daughter's going to school tomorrow. So wife decided to start cleaning her room before she goes back to school, also in about a week and a half. And she looks like she's out of it. She's been cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. And I offered to help, but when it comes to her cleaning, there is no wrong or right way. It's just her way. So I try to stay out of her way, try to help out with the kids as much as possible, do the normal stuff that I do. And it's cute because now it hurts, but it's cute. Now she's growing out of those little tiny toys and a little bit older kid stuff, but she still plays with dolls. So of course we cleaned out her room. Her room was stuffed with a bunch of unwanted stuff. She even set aside some stuff to give some to her cousins, her nieces. I'm sorry, not cousins, and yeah, just mostly her cousins. I'm thinking about, yeah, all her cousins, so that they can have something too. And she absolutely adores her cousins. So um, any chance that she grows out of something, she just pass it on. She's the oldest so far out of her cousins. Here in Texas. And it's adorable. Well, right now I'm about to get in there and do back, and I know that yesterday was super, not super empty, but it was super chill. Hopefully today is not too bad. Waiting for my friend Isaac, of course, but I'm gonna go warm up and then we'll go from there. So see you guys in there. Okay, so I just finished warming up, and what I'm gonna do next, hopefully if Isaac gets here, is go to put downs. But earlier when I was walking in, I was trying to remember what my niece was telling me the other day. And it's gonna be a lot of editing if I want to do daily vlogs, or maybe more than just one, instead of just weekly do dailies. And I think I honestly want to do a little bit more. I mean, I do the church Instagram Mondays and Wednesdays and Sundays. The YouTube every Sunday. I post in every Tuesday and Thursday on my TikTok, and on their TikTok I post it every Sunday. So why not, right? I'm gonna keep pondering it for a little bit, pray about it, and see how I feel. I'll wait for that confirmation. At the 10, we put some shrimp. So a couple comments so far have told me that I am moaning too much in my videos. So I need to try to act more manly apparently. Um, I didn't even know that, but okay, I guess I'll try to go through sets a little bit more manlier. I've never been that type of person who's super manly. Plus, I have a baby face, so it never even really went with me to be like super like mean looking or intimidating to people. People see me, they think I'm like 18, worse even 15. I got a whole family, so it's funny how I've been getting those comments, and I was thinking about it too when I was editing my last video. But this ring that I just got, I decided to get another ring because the ones I have were the gel ones, and they're for the gym. They're really good, but I stopped wearing my ring because I got fatter and it didn't fit no more. But it was hurting so much, so now I'm back to trying to do this again. I love it because it's made of it has crosses on it, so it looks super nice. And I got it for $1, so of course I'm super cheap. I'm gonna get my own soon, but I don't want to mess that up at the gym. This one already looks like it's getting too many scratches, so I'm getting annoyed with it. But it's just for me, honestly, for no one else. Turn this light on. Okay, so today is Thursday. I'm sorry, no, Wednesday. Sorry. Today is Wednesday. I want this week to be over already. Today is Wednesday, and I'm waiting for my buddy Isaac so that I can we can do arms today. Usually a short one. I come a little bit later because of service, and today was pretty good. A very slow day at work. I saw a position come up for a higher up position, not a team leader or a supervisor lead just yet, but it was for another area in the same department, kind of like just different things I would be doing. So I updated my resume and asked my manager how it looks, told her about the position. She said I should go for it, put in my application, and I'm one of those people that loves to talk a lot. So whenever I reach out to other departments, I'm usually talking to them still afterwards for more advice. And it looks like one of them is for a supervisor that I already know. So we chit chat here and there, and they actually said, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna pull your application. We can see what we can do for you." And it made me feel really good because I like having that connections in general whenever I'm looking at moving up. My supervisor did tell me that if I was gonna be leaving her already, and I said no. It's just you inspire me to always want to do better and always do more. So I'm just giving it a shot. It's not something that I'm going to be super depressed about if I don't get it. I'm happy where I'm at. My review is coming up for the year, so I'm super excited for that. This year was a good year, so it's not going to be a big deal. And then after work, I was feeling really tired, so I took a little nap, and then we left early um, because I had to go do some stuff, run some errands right before service. But on top of that, I had to go practice for a little bit because I need to start getting knowing the new songs that he's going to be. The pastor wanted me to play that today. So I got those three new songs and just a couple of notes, just following him through the whole worship portion, and it was pretty good. I kept up, wasn't too difficult, but now I need to print out those lyrics so um, we can all, of course, know the words. Everyone except me and someone else that sings doesn't know all the words, but that's just how it is sometimes. Um, Something happened yesterday that kind of got not got to me, but it made me feel like hurts my heart a little bit. My friend here at the gym is it's not the one I always hang out with, but it's someone else that I met at an old gym, and he moved over here. He asked me how did I spend New Year's, and I told him I spent it at church. I was worshiping God into the new year, and that's normally what our church does, and I've kept with it because it feels good to end the year worshiping and start the new year worshiping. It's just like I say, do everything for Him, like as if He's there in front of you. And my impression was I want to do everything I can for Him, and it made me feel good. And he looked at me when I said that as a weird, like, why would you do something like that? Why aren't you partying? Why aren't you drinking? Why aren't you doing this or that? And I told him because God saved my life. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't have the family that I would have right now. And he told me what he was doing, of course, was that stuff. And I was like, that's okay. I mean, you do what makes you happy. But it made me a little sad because I try to talk about God as much as I can. And I don't want to be that person that feels like I can't talk about it with them because they're gonna make fun of me. Because I do. When I don't, they don't ever make fun of me. They just, they brush it off. But I'm not a very religious Christian or follower in Christ. I'm just that person that's like, I'll talk about my experiences. And I'm not gonna lie, it hurt my heart a little bit hearing that, but there's nothing that I can do by forcing people to follow God. My part is to talk about Him, what He did in my life, and if they want to learn more, then that's what I'm here for. So we'll see how things go. I did pray for him. I was asking for a prayer. Our service likes to do a little thing where we write down what kind of prayers we want specifically for that day or for that evening or what we're asking for specifically, and we'll all pray as a church. And I asked for that, and of course the positions I'm looking for. But it looks like Isaac just got here, so I'm gonna head out over there. And overall, it was a good day. I've been praying for him for a while, so I feel it there. But in God's time. My wife always told me, in God's time, it might not be that right now, but there's gonna be one day that he's gonna need God, and you're gonna be the one that needs to be there. So you need to always be ready. It reminds me of one of the stories that of the ladies that had their lamps lighting for a while, and there were some that needed to refill it. And when they went to go refill it because they weren't prepared, he came and grabbed the ones that were ready. And just because you weren't ready, he didn't go with him. And I mean, I don't want to be that person. I want to be always be ready. So we're gonna head out here, and we'll see you in the next one. Okay, so I'm always listening to like worship music or listening to like something has to do with God. My dad taught me that. And what was recently going on was that I listen to Pandora, so I'm always on like shuffle. So I'm always trying to find like a good song that I can listen to or even play or just really feel. And it's been so long since I found one. And maybe I need to get back to my practices, fasting and things like that. But I told my pastor today, and he told me the exact same thing I'm saying right now. That you need to be doing your practices, you need to be praying, you need to really be feeling it If you want him to answer, you need to wait for that confirmation. And he was made me feel like, okay, yeah. So I just need to wait. But it was getting to me because I'm so used to hearing a song, and I'm like every other day practically, and then all of a sudden it just stopped, and I'm like, where is it? Like, where's the song? Unless it's more like he wants me to make a song, and that's what I was thinking too. Like maybe I just need to make a song because that's something I've been in the works too, and I haven't put my 100% into it yet. But it's the new year, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm waiting for that confirmation. It may be that I have to do that. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So with this weekend coming up, I just remember that our church usually sets up like a calendar for certain tasks that the people want to do for church, like they want to serve. So like diaconos, uh, well, it's mostly that, and opening service. But we usually do a plate sale because our church likes to work hard, not just ask for money all the time. My pastor's always said that he never wants to ask for money; he just wants to work super hard. So he said we're gonna do plate sales. We've been doing it for about 2 years already. This we don't do it in November and December, but we're gonna do it this month, next Saturday on the 20th. That's gonna be really good. But he wants us. I usually go to dealerships, and I like to do extra because I used to be in sales, so I always feel like I can go out there and talk to more people. Also, it gives me a reason to talk about God too. So I'm really excited about that. Today, I'm just feeling like out of it right now. Maybe it's just a day or the time, but I guess it's just one of those days, and I got to keep pushing. Halfway done, well, more than halfway done, so almost gonna be out of here. But it's been a good workout so far. So let's finish this up, and I might do a little out clip of this today too.
la última parte de hermano. Oh, la verdad, es como dos cada línea, ¿verdad? De la clase. So, es dos y... Ok, so ya, es dos.